These folks will be sharing some really lovely music, and thank you so much and enjoy.
Ecstasy's the first reward, the one who steals the broken sword. Some chanter sang at the door of the John Brown tomb. Seal your eyelids, hold your knife. Something's haunted you all your life. Don't worry, confusion will follow you soon.
Solomon Seal, Virginia real. What's it mean to be human? What do you feel? Maybe tonight in Middle Ruckus Cave. Here in the garden, earthly delights. They pay top dollar for all the lights. Pay top dollar for those who are free to be slaves.
Public acclaim, nightmares and dreams, red blood flowing down the streams. I spent the night in the jungle looking for your gloves. Shadow me on your anvil stone. The shaman cried that he found my bones. Won't be needing these no more. I've been seized by love. Lift up,
Lift up
your fiery heart. Lift up,
lift up
your fiery heart. Lift up,
lift up
your fiery heart. Lift up,
your
fiery heart. Cease your contempt, hold your breath. So much you don't know about death. You're already in the land of the immortals. Like Bathsheba, you passed the test. Don't be afraid to bare your breast. What you're weeping for is just beyond those portals.
Olivia upon her chaise, led our toe upon the stage. So many names for the birds of appetite. Fix your gaze on a vase of flowers. Hold that gaze for 40 hours. You can handle anything, even kryptonite.
Talk of love, the people cry, and then they held burning coals in their open eyes. Nobody wants the truth, they just want to be drugged. Got a hunger for power, a hunger for grit. Scale that tower and lose your head. I'm not afraid of your chains anymore. I've been seized by love. Lift up your fiery heart. Lift up your fiery heart. Lift up your fiery heart. Oh, lift up your fiery heart. Form is emptiness form. Go out and bear your head to the storm. Some poor deluded fools trying to lease out faith. Moonbeams pierce the bottom of the pool. Captive on the bank, she called this cruel. What makes you think you're bound by time and space?
Deal a blind man for an half. What he sees might prove a bitter draft. I'm staking my claim in the ashes and the coals. Chewing the cinders, biting the dust. I'm sick of people talking about what is just while they're stealing everything their hands can hold.
Illumination, a gleaming knife. The money lender and his wife. A woman in red, the song of a prophetic dove. Rolling in the emerald sea.
In Africa and Sicily.
Roll those waters she's out in her boat. Tell her don't go, there's hands at her throat. The castle's on fire, trouble's starting to brew. Seems anyone who speaks the truth, first they stone them to death, then they ask for proof. We might suggest that maybe something's askew. Lift up,
Lift up
your fiery heart. Oh, lift up, your fiery heart. Lift up
your
fiery heart. Oh, lift up
your
fiery heart. Here's a song I wrote for and sang at my wedding 43 years ago. Our wedding. I thought that was obvious, but I didn't want to embarrass you or put you on the spot, you know.
I thought you were talking about your alchemical. Your alchemical.
Right. Meet me in the dark beneath the willow. Meet me with your breast on fire, and I will make for thee a lilac pillow in the countryside. For I have come to Domremy, below the lush hills of Lorraine. I am in Domremy, my love, a pilgrim, and I've come to hallow your name. I ride in search of one who honors love. It's been my only true ambition. You must understand I'd ride this roany mare to my death just to catch a glimpse of that vision. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk the world I offer you this poet's heart. It's self-indulgent and it's vain, but I would share my bread and the road with you for the remainder of my days. And 100 wrens fly in a shepherd's dawn. Hear the lonesome cry of new bird. I made the hills lie and wait. It is ours to walk the earth. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk the world with me. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk the world with me. Here's a song I wrote called Dancing the Old Dance. We put it on an album called Ecstasy and Longing. And I wrote the song, we were singing it for a number of years, and we recorded it on the album. And then one night I was watching a movie about, it was a French film about the Three Musketeers. And in the movie, there were two of these musketeers that were on horseback, and they were going down these narrow pathways in this old city, and they're trying to run away from somebody that was after them. And they get to a point, and they stop, and they look at each other, and the one guy says, "There's a price on my head. If I'm caught, it's the Bastille." Now that quote is word for word from my song that I had written like maybe 5 years before. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. There's a price on my head. If I'm caught, it's the Bastille. I've been hiding in the cold all night. My hands cannot feel. Oh, they called me a traitor, a heretic, and worse. Wipe my name from the scrolls with an inquisitor's curse. And though this place is crawling with the king's vile spies, I just had to gaze once more on your eyes, dancing the old dance. Your face in my fevered sleep kept me on course, and the kind ones who gave me some bread and a horse. Now I've seen the ghosts of India, I've seen the the ghosts of Spain. I have seen those ghosts wander in the Serengeti plain. Hit my face in Montpellier, dodge a bullet in the lands, all for that vision of you dancing the old dance. Shouting love onto the gallows, shouting love into the grave, shouting love until the emperor himself has been changed, shouting love into the madness, shouting love in the abyss, shouting love until I'm tasting your kiss and dancing the old dance. Then I don't choose to grace the halls of their courts. I found a one-eyed man in Venice who will sell us a boat with the bust of Athena carved in its wooden throat. And if his hand can be trusted, and if his hand can be true, I'll dance on that deck neath the stars with you, dancing the old dance. Some of you have heard me say this before, I don't know, but William Blake once said, "Imagination is the real and eternal world of which this vegetable universe is but a faint shadow." And I've been carrying this around like a koan for decades now. Imagination is the real and eternal world of which this vegetable universe is but a faint shadow. Somebody once asked Blake's wife, "What's it like to be married to this guy?" And she said, "Oh, I love Billy, but so often he's off in some paradise or another." When the mist rose up from those ramparts and fields, I was moving in the new morning all around the well. I was dancing to be here. Can you hear the words clearly?
Mostly.
Better back
Mostly.
there.
What was that?
It's better back there than up here.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well.
Is anything too loud?
No.
So we're in a house of worship, and let me just say that every religion on earth, at its very best, wants to contact the essence, wants to contact but most of the time we go around dealing in words. And as somebody who's spent his entire life now trying to write poetry and trying to speak what can't be spoken, let me say that we can't speak what can't be spoken. We cannot do it. And so when we try to approach that essence, the closest we can get is love. It's huddling together in awe. And all this other stuff that we throw at each other, you must do this and you must believe that, and it's all broken and twisted and it doesn't work. Love gets us there. So the whole point of this life is to open the heart, and then open the heart some more, and just try to comprehend what is at the center of our being, and then love one another while doing it. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Lao Tzu said, the way that can be named is not the true way.
Bells pealing in the night.
Nefertiti's handmaid reading my cards by firelight, tracing the scars of what we call wrong and right, drinking unseen wine, drinking unseen wine.
Songs rising in the dark.
Breathing these words to rise up and take spark. Aiming my arrows to make its mark. Drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen wine. No flag moves in my sky. No ear can hear such a low, elusive cry. What moves beyond their eye collides, coyly hides the prize deep inside. Andras the cynic, he's all tangled up in his twisted roots. Says that's what happens to those who dare to question truth. But I'm drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen wine.
Dear handmaid, whispering in the morn,
My head bowed low, all shaved and shorn. Let me lay down all this envy and anger and scorn. Drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen wine. Drinking unseen It's another song for my beloved. In those gardens near the ancient walls, where first I beheld your form, where the gods had trod by the waterfalls in the days before the storm, there grows a pear tree, there stands a stone by which I touched your hand. In mud and fire the world conspired to transform this man. I've been orphaned, pelted with rocks, missing in action for years. Whipped by centurions, sold on the blocks, the king and his electric chair. When the crowd dispersed, got their money's worth, the snow began to clear. It's as if my eyes could finally see, my ears that once could hear. And in these realms of havoc, where nothing is insured, beyond royal seals and broken deals, the name of love endures. Oh, white goddess, the heart so rare, entered the house of my soul. The fruit grew ripe on the tree of pears, though the ground was wrought with snow. If I've not spoken from the depths of my gratitude to tell, it's only because I cannot find the bottom of that well. If I could grasp every truth that's dawned on every great mind, what they don't understand about the fair one to the theorems of Einstein. If I could taste the colors of the sun, love you more than the rains that pour in torrents on the land, more than the scores of passions stored in the cells of my two hands. My love for you goes on and on. It's more than I can speak, more than all that's rolled all these years through the banks of Muddy Creek. Songs of experience and innocence, the songbirds of this earth. None can be so sweet to me as the songs you made in birth. Land possessions, riches, schemes, testaments, and dreams. Nothing carries weight for me like the fruit that falls from your tree. And in these realms of heaven, where nothing is insured, beyond royal seals and broken deals, the name of love endures. Yeah, in these realms of heaven, where nothing is for sure, beyond royal seals and broken deals, the name of love endures. Oh, the palace had fallen to cutthroats, deluded individuals all, and the finer angels of our nature in silent humility call. All around us the legions of ignorance curse our ears with their most wretched cries, and raise high the flags of arrogance, set sail the armada of lies. Let them blow their poison horns, feed on greed and scorn, sing their anthems till they're blind and they bleed. But I'll not fall on my knees to liars, killers, and thieves. When the criminals are hailed as heroes, and the heroic are fed to the beasts, when all of your most cherished virtues are ravaged and burned in the streets, when your children's fine thoughts are torn from them, they're bound up, corralled up, and penned, and their tongues with their most holy questions have been branded and blackened and rent. Will you lie down and beg? Will you give your consent? Sing their anthems till you're blind and you bleed. Will you fall on your knees to liars, killers, and thieves? Oh, the palace had fallen to cutthroats. Let us pray our deliverance and theirs, that the finer angels of their nature will transcend those falsified fears. Should they blow their poison horns, feed on greed and scorn, sing their anthems till they're blind and they bleed, we'll not fall on our knees to liars, killers, and and thieves. Thank you. I'd like to sing love songs all the time, but sometimes you just have to speak up. The last time we sang together was at Dream Rights in York, and we got so into it that we couldn't stop. And so I promised that I would be civilized tonight, and that we would do we'd do one set and then take a break, and then do the second set. So we've got two more songs to do for this set. Then we'll take a little 10-minute break. Going to the island, going home to my kid. I'm going to the island, gonna paint on the walls of my cave. Not gonna hold myself beyond the machine. Not gonna be broken voice. I'm whispering these incantations with a crooked tongue and a slightly broken voice. This is the world they handed me. It's not like I ever had any kind of choice. Meet me in the Kumbh Mela. I know you'll be the one with the illuminated brow. Meet me in the Kumbh Mela. I know you'll be the one with the illuminated brow. I came here for the illumination. Beat me with a stick and shout it out now. The great wheel rolls out over the sweet madness, over the miller, the weaver, and the king. The great wheel rolls out over the sweet madness, over the miller, the weaver, and the king. They proclaim me the monster of love. I'm taking up this iron bell. I'm gonna let it ring, 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 ring. Let's take a break right now. I need to get a little water. Oh, we've got some CDs back there if you're interested. Books of poetry. If you have not yet donated to the cause, please drop something in that jar. There's also, if you're not already on our email list, please do it. Just write legibly so that when I'm sitting at this machine trying to get it to understand what I'm saying, it'll know what it's doing. You know what I mean? So let's take a 10-minute break and we'll be back and we'll do the second set. And I promise you, the second set is a little bit shorter, but it's all the best songs. So. We'll do that.
Getting started. I don't know the names.
When the minstrels with their pipes and their strings and their pipes arrive and make merry and be true, makes no difference how fair their song can't compare to the whisper of one such as you. Oh, how deeply you found me, how sweetly you bound me to your heart with a tether of dew. By the shutters blown open, by the rain softly spoken, Your eyes deep at midnight, your white shoulders by lamplight, the finest heart ever I knew. It's a mortal's confession. In this life there's no blessing like the keys of one such as you. When the next world is nigh, some portal in the sky opens and the soul dances through. I'll value no treasure, nor honor, nor measure, save the love of one such as you. You'll pick up the chorus of this very easily, and if you want to sing, sing. And if you want to wail, wail.
Highly recommend the wailing.
Oh, your suffering brings wisdom. Let them drive in their nails. They think they've got you in their prison, thinking like this fails. Go ahead, one can be angry, one can devour that bitter feast, but 300 years from now, what will it mean? Sing. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song till all your wounds are gone. One can be hateful, vengeful, resentful, and vile. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's the latest style. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song. some may storm your fortress. Let them threaten, curse, and groan. 'Cause when they cross that threshold, no one's home. No one's home. Look, the invisible rose of splendor. See how those luminous petals rain down. Oh, the invisible rose of splendor, how it blossoms from your mouth. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song, till all your wounds are gone. Till all your wounds are gone. Till your human wounds are gone. Till your human wounds are gone. All your wounds are gone.
Well, your wild song.
Till all your wounds are gone.
Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song.
Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song. Well, your wild song, till all your wounds are gone. Ever since the beginning of medieval times, minstrels sang their songs like wounded swallows in the night. For love, only for love. And I'm just like all those minstrels. I'm singing with tears in my eyes. I'm plain and I'm simple, but I'm singing the only song I know, and I'm singing it for you tonight. For love, only for love. I've been a yes man For the company store, I've been their tool. But now I'm blessed man, I'm a fool. For love, only for love. I'm no thief, I got no pretension. I'm no thief, I got nothing to hide. I swear by the moon, I got honest intention. You can make your home here any night. I'm no thief, I got no pretension. I'm no thief, I got nothing to hide. I swear by the moon, I got honest intention. You can make your home here any day. I do a lot of talking about the blackness in the sky. But there's only one thing to believe and only one thing worth dying for in life. For love, only for love. We're in the midst of working on another album, and it's a double album. And there will be, in the end, it'll be like, make sure I got the right fret here. Yeah. In the end, it'll be 28 to 32 songs, something like that. A lot of new songs, brand new songs, and a number of songs that have been around for a long time that I've written over the years, but for one reason or another never recorded because, you know, it costs money to do this stuff. And so the last two songs you just heard, Wild Song and Only for Love, those are going to be on the album. This next song is also going to be on the album. This is sort of story time. This is called Let Down Your Long Hair. Minarets of your father's palace. I'd scale those walls just to drink from your chalice. I'd face his generals towards their madness and malice, just to be in your arms again. Right here in this empty room where I make my home, I do my labor where there's jewels and loam. Still wanna be there when you sing your poem, for the blessing of your arms again. Turn down your lamp and take me in. Let down your long hair that I might ascend. I've been sitting in this room for 100 years, keeping company with silent gods again. I've been fasting in this room for 100 years, waiting for your chariot to descend. Turn down your lamp and take me in. Let down your long hair that I might ascend. I talked to Chekhov, I talked to Voltaire, but nobody's seen you. I gave the 3rd degree to Balzac too, but he said he's never been to your tower. Turn down your lamp and take me in. Let down your long hair that I might have sent. Degree to Balzac too, but he said he doesn't know your power. Turn down your lamp and take me in. Let down your long hair, let down your long hair, let down your long hair that I might ascend. Give you a new poem. This is called Taking Refuge, and I wrote it recently, and it kind of rolled out, and as it was rolling out, somewhere in there a word arose that I'd never heard before in my life, and I realized that I gave birth to this word. Which was just a lot of fun. I'm not sure I've ever done that before. So it's made up of 2 other words that we know in English. One is parasite, or parasitic, right? You all know what that is. It's when these little creatures invade your body and make you sick. Parasite. And the other word is comes out of the Bible. It's Pharisees. You know, these false leaders that want to control everybody. You know, you ever hear of something like that?
I'm not sure what he's
So the word arose, Pharisaic. Pharisaic. And I danced about that for about 3 days, you know. Let us take refuge in song. We sing for the whispering heart. I sing that this unveiled beast might be stilled. I sing here even in these synthetic prisons, here where no being even attempts to speak your beauty, where your perfect sighs go unheard. Let us sing to witness, sing to calm the cobras of despair, songs for the vipers of indolence and sorrow. I sing here tonight that no demons may enter in, that this scapulario gleaming in the morning sun upon my chest might burn endlessly, its song eternal and somehow pure. Listen, this morning an ambulance wailed down Market Street, obscene lights flashing to insult the very skies. Somebody might have had a headache, or maybe somebody's shoes were untied, but I was in the old chapel face down on the earthen floor, my song bloodied and torn apart. I was where I always am, in the old chapel of the heart. Now, I sing through this world. This time I sing in this curious and borrowed body. I sing that this simple heart might be revealed. Staked out under the desert sun, still we sing, even subjected as we are to the falsified, Pharisaic Eucharist and the pathetic commodification of the human breath. Listen, I have no use for cynicism, neither for bitterness. This soul can't be bought. I will go on singing. Singing for the broken and the desolate down on 14th Street and Avenue A. I sing for those whose eyes have been blinded by the politicians' lies and whose visions have been caged by the drooling corporate church. I sing to raise up a great compassion, even that the monsters themselves and the vile might be healed, released, gentled, now, here, in this world. I sing for the ancients of the pyramids, as well as for those innocent beauties born only moments ago. I sing for those who revel and delight in every breath and every word, and I'm singing too for those who aren't even listening. Taking refuge in this place, I sing that I might hear the heart's whispered words. And I sing for every single drop, every tiny obscured jewel, every hidden scrap that just might be revealed to me. I go on singing that this burning coal of a minstrel's eye might actually see. Thank you. You're very kind. We still have several songs to sing, but let me just introduce these friends of mine, these wonderful friends. Kristina and I have been singing together for, I think it's like 25, 28 years.
I thought for sure you were going to say 9,000.
Well, this time, well, you know, it could be like that. Because, I think we've been singing together for several lifetimes. And it's been a joy. And at one point I had like a big 7-piece band, and she joined that. And we did a live album with this full band. And one of the songs, and we'd been singing together maybe a year at that point, I think. And one of the songs, and we're recording this, right? And it's on the album now. One of the songs I'm singing, and I sang a phrase completely wrong. I sang other words. The words meant the same thing as the original, but for some reason they came out totally differently. And Kristina is standing there watching me sing. And
I wasn't even watching you.
She wasn't even watching me. Okay, see? And she was singing in this perfect harmony. Even though we rehearsed it so many times the right way, suddenly I'm doing it the wrong way, and she's singing all the wrong words correctly. Like syllable by syllable. And again, it had the same meaning, so we kept it. It's on the album. It's just bizarre and wonderful. So we had been, at that point, at some point then, it was just Kristina and I. We were looking for a third person, and we met this man, Paul Wegman. And we were going to play at a place that he was sort of managing. And for some reason, we had a meeting instead of doing it via phone or email or something.
Or Zoom.
So, yeah, well, that didn't exist. So we had a meeting with him and this other guy that owned the place. And And after the meeting, he came to us and he said, "Would you mind if I played with you that night?" And I said, "Well, let's rehearse together," because I didn't know him and I really liked the guy. But so we got together and we rehearsed and we did 7 Stars Over Sicily, which is a very important song to me. We got through like a verse and a half, and he's like doing these wonderful things, and Chris and I looked at each other like, okay, this is the guy. And then JD, we met along the way.
I met you on the Capitol steps. That's my first memory of you. You were sitting meditating, and there was all this protest chaos going on around you.
Oh.
And I looked at this man, and I thought, I need to know this man.
Okay. So, Paul Wegman on lead guitar. JD Stillwater on percussion. And with all of my babbling, did I say Kristina Machusik on vocals and flute? I don't know. I really don't know. So one night I was having trouble sleeping. Something that I think is over now, I'm happy to say. And anyway, I was having trouble sleeping, and I thought I heard voices in the hall. And I did. So I climbed up out of my mat on the floor.
Your palette of nails.
My palette of nails. and I wandered down the hall, and as I got to the kitchen, these voices were louder, Still not real loud, but I was hearing, actual words. It's like, what's going on here? So I go out in the kitchen, and there are these 2 guys sitting at the kitchen table, having a really wonderfully deep philosophical discussion in the middle of the night. And as they talked, I sort of sat back and I listened. And then I realized who they were. It was Hank Williams and Lao Tzu. So I sat there the rest of the night with my mouth closed and I just listened. In the morning I wrote this song. I spend my life in the company of madmen. I prefer them to those guardians of the state that taught me both ecstatic and saddened to abandon the channels of hate. My teachers, exquisite creatures of valor, they led me down the road around the bend, and they taught me amid the beauty and the squalor that in this world I have nothing to defend. Nothing to defend, nothing to defend. Just let me vanish into the ether. There's no beginning, there's no end. I'll say it again. In this world, there is nothing to defend. I see you're cold, well, your shivering becomes you. It is best to let comfort go and come and go. You own nothing, there is nothing to hold on to. Some things you just weren't meant to know. Oh, the their hands unstained and pure. They call out to us, resist, resist revenge. Gaze instead on the beauty that endures. Be gentle now, there's nothing to defend. Just let me vanish into the ether. There's no beginning, there's no end. I'll say it again. In this world, there is nothing to defend. It's not the body, it's not the mind. It's neither stones nor those missiles that you've hurled. Your modern Pharisees are still so blind. The kingdom is not of this world. Just let me vanish into the ether. There's no beginning, there's no end. I'll say it again. In this world, there is nothing to defend. In this world, there is nothing to defend. If that seems confusing at all, talk to Terlazzo. It's another song that's going, this one, that's going on the new album. Exiled from the heart by the softest hand I've known, I am through the land cursed to roam. A garland of roses shall be my wanderer's crown. I am through the land cursed to roam. Should never look upon her blessed eyes again. May the song I sing be low and softly, humbly. And if I should never look upon her blessed eyes again, may the walls of God's heaven fall crumbling. this most cruel land, to house and feed the skeleton of this exiled man. Upon your floor I dream no longer, roaming, cursed and damned. Last night I dreamed I was healed by her hand. And if I should never look upon her blessed eyes again, may the song I sing be low and softly, humbly. And if I should never look upon her blessed eyes again, may the walls of God's heaven fall. This is going to be on the new album too.
Where was that low E in that last song? There it is.
Came back.
As long as it's back.
I'm stuck in the rhythm of the last song.
Is it churning triple feel?
Born chest and making that seed within me boil. Touched your burning hand to my lacerated reason. Built an iron will where mine had been raised. Set my fears and hatreds running, and then you seized on. For all of this and more, I offer praise. For all of this and more, I offer praise. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am risen, my love. Roll away the stone, I am. Your voice brings faith to this bitter man, cooling waters to my ever-burning tongue. Here and on that distant shore, my love is in your hand. Now and when the day of death is done, was it the fisherman who led me to you? Or the silent Buddha on his ox upon four dusty hooves? Just some quirk of nature or the great mother's dance and move? Pulled away the veil that I might see you. I don't care for no riches, no jewels. I don't want no wings or airplane to cut the sky. I don't got no country. I don't care about no government fool. My allegiance alone is to your eyes. My allegiance alone is to your eyes. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am risen, my love. Roll away the stone, I am. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am. Roll away the stone, I am risen. Roll away the stone, I am risen, my love. Roll away the stone, I am. Roll away the stone. I am
You're wonderful. Thank you.
Might I wear your glorious colors? Might I lay down my shield and my iron glove? Will you join me at the banquet in this garden, that we might champion the essence of love? This morning I'm painting an icon of you with a halo of gold and a veil of midnight blue. And I've raised your robes high, let your beauty shine through, as this nectar transfigures my tongue. I am born anew. Might I wear your glorious colors? Might I lay down my shield and my iron glove? Will you join me at the banquet in this garden, that we might champion the essence of love? Lick my face, pirouette round my head. My tongue is gone turquoise, my hands have turned red. And you open like a holy book on the altar of this bed, as the stars like voyeurs at the glass long to see us truly wed. Might I wear your glorious colors? Might I lay down my shield and my iron glove? Will you join me at the banquet in this garden, that we might champion the essence of love? Your fingers like worker bees move round their queen. My eyes are made whole by this vision I see, like the bush that Moses beheld, or that dream where the chair burst into flames. Like this icon, like my body burns for thee. Might I wear your glorious colors? Might I lay down my shield and my iron glove? Will you join me at the banquet in this garden, that we might champion the essence of love? going to do one last song. And it's a very difficult song to play. Those of you who are musicians and maybe want to think about playing it at home, it's pretty difficult to play. It's composed of 2 chords, D and A. And
Not
these-
even D minor.
Right, these are major
This
chords.
is-
But believe me, that's what makes it hard.
Yeah. So it'll be hard for you to get the music, but if you hear the song one time through, you'll get the words, and they're pretty simple, and I think you'll be able to memorize them tonight, and then you'll be able to sing it at home if you like. We'll talk more after this. Summer ends. Everyone moves indoors. They rise up from the waters and cover their bodies, concealing the breasts and bellies and hips from the once burning sunlight that they wore so radiantly. Peaches fall from the trees, bruise and rot. Fire is lit in the hearth, bread is baked. The songs of summer are put away, and everything changes. Songs fall down to us through the thick, ethereal world. Then they fade away and are heard no more. Voices mute, a winged athlete steps into some kind of light, is hailed by the multitudes, and then he's gone. Something gleams on the wingtips, and then it's gone. Someone touches your hand and then withdraws, touches your hand and then withdraws. You were 10 years old and you see something break on the surface of still waters, and it's as if a burning hand has touched you right there where you live. Scorches you in the center of your being, right there where you live. Right there where you live. In an instant you can see the world more clearly than any other. You are 10 years old. And in the next instant it's all gone. You spend the rest of your life gazing on Stillwater. In your mouth you have this taste, this vagueness. Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. except my love for you. Someone comes to the village square and after the market closes, someone comes forth to blow out the candles at the end of the day. The light recedes, darkness falls, men and women entwine. They fall beneath blankets, amorous strain, or maybe to seek rest. And then the day is gone. Cold figures under black cloaks hasten to shelter. Somewhere a cathedral collapses. Somewhere small birds cease their song. Somewhere lovers are parting, joining, parting. Somewhere a man breathes his last breath in this world. A woman is bound to a cross, and the last nail is driven in. Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Except my love for you. Except my love for you. Keep going, keep going. You who have suffered so at the hands of beasts and men, you who have contemplated the grim and the gruesome end. You've had bitter dreams, troubled sleep, warriors with clubs and swords, but they'll sink into the river deep seek, and you shall hear the great mother's words. She says, you got the answer. You've got the grace of the eternal dancer. You've got the answer inside you. Inside you. You who recoiled in horror, cut down your masks and burned your regal sails. You made your face a thing of sorrow, concealed in a cloak of iron and nails. Leave everything behind, these blackened harbors, let that heavy cloak go up in smoke. Unfold the fleecy wings of art, or we're gonna fly, that's no joke. You've got the answer. You've got the answer. You've got the answer inside you. Inside you. Inside you. Inside you. The walls of a dungeon are temporal, any stone's gonna crumble in time. You don't have have to wear these shackles. You don't have to live in a dungeon all your life. There's a wide open secret all around you. How many people ever get the point? When they threw Thoreau in jail, he didn't moan, he didn't wail. He said, the soul's a bird, I'm free of this joint. When they threw Thoreau in jail, he didn't moan, he didn't wail. He said, the soul's a bird, I'm free of this joint. I'm free. He said, I'm free. I'm free of this joint. I'm free. Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Accept my love for you. Accept my love for you. Centuries and colonies come and go. Philosophies come and go. Whole civilizations are buried beneath avalanches. So much is forgotten as if it never were there. Never there. Governments and nations come and go. 250 years. What's 250 years in the course of written history? What's written history itself in the course of all that's gone before, now long forgotten, in the course of all that is and has ever been? And it never ends. It never ends. In light of the great unveil, petty nationalism, human conceit and pride, all these flags and sabers and noise, it comes and then it goes. It comes and then it goes. It comes and then it goes. Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Accept my love for you. Accept my love for you.
Everything changes. Everything changes.
The things you run your fingers over, visions seen by your eyes, whole lifetimes, friends and acquaintances, the food that you partake of when hungry, somebody's idea of measured time, somebody's idea of fashion and glamour, somebody's idea of what you should do, shouldn't do, somebody's idea of right, somebody's idea of heroism, what you read in the papers, people living in mud huts, dancing and telling stories, people encased in steel and counting money, days when the unveiled body is respected and celebrated in its glory, days when the body is bound up by priests in black robes, binding with briars our joys and desires. Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Can you taste this truth? Everything changes. Accept my love for you. 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 Mi corazón, su corazón.
Mi corazón, su corazón. The soul's a bird, I'm free of this joint. The soul's a bird, we're free of this joint. Behold the one heart.
Kristina, Machusik, Paul Wegman, J.D. Stillwater.